Bergen Cathedral. Let's see if it's free. Probably not. Knowing Scandinavia, how they charge $3-4 for a water bottle just because it's in the fridge and it's cool, it's probably not free. But maybe I'm in for a pleasant surprise. It's not. Nope. $5. Welcome to Bergen, Norway, the second biggest city in Norway with a population of just under 500,000 people. And I'm already liking this city more than Oslo because it's surrounded by mountains. Like, look at this. There's mountains all around the city, houses built up all the way in the hills. The buildings are very aesthetic as well. Like, check out some of these houses. They just have so much character to them and charm. And it's so quiet, the air is fresh. It's just kind of magical in a way. It really is. You know, there's not many people out walking. There's not a lot of cars. It doesn't seem like a place with 500,000 people. Now I have an hour walk to go to get to the city center, which is waterfront. And I'm pretty excited about that because I haven't been there yet. Yesterday I flew in and just kind of took it easy. I went to a park and just chilled, but it's another hot one. It's gonna be in the 80s today. The sun's gonna be out. I'm telling you, I got so lucky with when I came to Norway, because when I leave Norway, it's going to be cloudy and rainy and in the 60s. But the entire time I've been here, it's been in the 80s and it's been sunny and hot. And I'll take that any day instead of cloudiness. Here's like the tram that they have go through the city. You have to walk a lot. You know, the tram doesn't go everywhere because it's not like a very busy city. So the transportation isn't amazing, but that's okay because you can walk anywhere within about an hour, which, you know, can be a long time, hour up, hour back, but it keeps you fit. You know, that's why there's not a lot of overweight people here in Norway. When I was eating dinner in my Airbnb last night, I met a guy that lived in Texas going to school in San Antonio, and he was telling me how he also did not like Oslo because of how boring it was and there really wasn't much to it. Now, it's not that I disliked Oslo, but it's not that I liked it. I would say it's an average city. Here you have the tram coming by. But yeah, to me, it's an average city. There wasn't much to do. The advantages was it was clean, it was well maintained, but it just didn't have much charm to it. You know, it didn't have much character to it. The buildings were very basic. To me, it was just another city versus Copenhagen that was very beautiful, very aesthetic, also well maintained, but just a lot more to do. You know, Oslo, there wasn't much to do. But check out these mountains, like all the way in the distance. Here's some kind of old building, excuse me. And I'm like the only one walking. I think it's about 10 a.m. My Airbnb is $55 a night for a small room in a house with other people. But that's okay, because I get my own bathroom. You know, you can't complain about that. Here's another look at the very beautiful view here in Bergen. Got the bridge, got the mountains, all the houses on the hill. Check out that cool church. There's something about traveling and just getting absolutely exhausted. Like, I'm on day 12 and I'm pretty spent. I've got 31 days left. And the guy at the Airbnb from Texas that does track, he's 25 and he's been gone for 6 weeks right now. He'll be back home in a week. So about 7 weeks in total. He told me how tired he is and I'm just like, bro, I feel that every time I go someplace, every time I travel, I'm just spent, you know. I don't know why. I guess because it's out of my routine, you know, sleeping in a different bed often, always walking and doing something. It's just so exhausting, even though, you know, I'm in like peak physical shape. You know, I'm 22, I go to the gym 5 days a week, I eat well. Guys, this is like a young person's thing, you know what I'm saying? If you're young, get the hell out and travel. Because at 60, at 70, yeah, you can travel, but how much can you do in a day? You know what I'm saying? Can you go all out like I am? Probably not. You probably won't have that in you. You might be able to go out for a few hours, but otherwise, yeah, take advantage of it now while you can. More aesthetics here in Bergen. Fountain, flowers, mountain, algae, carnival. Damn. what does this city not have? Very beautiful, man. I'm just, the more I walk around, the more I'm glad I came. Much more charm than Oslo. Actually, way more. Not much, way more. Like this, damn, bro. Damn. Absolutely beautiful. Here's like a museum, I guess. Something like that. And I found more people. It's finally not a ghost town. I guess because I'm closer into the city hub. But I'm on my way to the fish market. Not buying any fish, just looking, you know, smelling the fish. Hotel Bergen, right in the downtown of Bergen, where all the beautiful buildings are. Restaurant, more buildings, lots of people at about 10:30 a.m. I walked an hour here, but it doesn't really feel like it. Another pride flag. That's the third one I've seen. There's a lot of those in Europe. That's what I've noticed. Compared to the US, I don't think we have many in the US, or at least not where I live at, but here in Europe it's more prevalent. Very aesthetic. Look at that. And man, there's lots of people out, bro. I did not think Bergen was this touristy, because a lot of people have suitcases and are like taking photos and stuff like that. And there's lots of different ethnicities here as well. So yeah, very touristy. Now that I'm in the heart of Bergen, people from all walks of life here. I'm going to the fish market. Probably not going to buy any fish, but you know, I'll smell it and that's good enough. Even though, you know, fish isn't the best smelling. But it's all part of the experience of Bergen, you know? You have to go to the fish market. You have to go to everything. You have one day. So you see it all in one day, and you don't have to come back. That's the rules of Bergen. That's what I've been told. But I like it, man. I really do. I just love looking out to the left, looking to the right, and seeing mountains. Like that. Like that. Very aesthetic. Oslo, step it up. Oslo, you need to step it up immediately, because you are losing the fight against Bergen. And a big ass cruise ship right in the distance. Big ass cruise ship. All right, here's the fish markets. I feel like I'm back in Japan, you know, Dotonbori, where everybody's shopping and buying street food. Not a fan of the touristy stuff, but you have to do it, like I said. See, all kinds of fish, some shrimp, and noodles. Not for me, I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat shellfish, actually, but I do eat fish. I've been eating a lot of sardines while I've been in Scandinavia. They're big in mackerel as well. There's some deer. Very interesting. How you doing, ma'am? Oh, just looking right now. I appreciate it. Some deer, some French fries, hot dogs, burgers. So seafood's not your thing, bro. They have non-seafood here as well. Lots of salmon and subs. How are you doing? Some oysters, some crab meat as well. They have it all. If you love seafood, Bergen Fish Market is definitely for you, and you will not be disappointed. And all this shit is called in Norway, but probably so, because Bergen is on the ocean. So they're big in seafood. Some more shellfish, salmon. How you doing? Shrimps. And that's the market. Very easy walk through. Outside of the market, you have an Indian, hell out of my way, bus. You have an Indian restaurant and bar. Some more restaurants. Wow, the fish market is short, but simple and sweet. You know, it's not a mile-long walk like some of these places in Asia that are selling food and knickknacks. No, no sir. But here's all the people, all the good old tourists with their book bags on like me. I blend in quite well. I really do. This is the harbor in Bergen with all the boats. Fishing is massive here. Aesthetic, aesthetic, aesthetic. I like this place. Very lively. A lot going on. Lots of history and charm. Wow. I'm getting like, I don't know, I guess Copenhagen vibes a little bit. You know, the buildings are very beautiful like in Copenhagen, but slightly different. You know, they have their own little spin on the style that they have. More boats. I wonder how much these boats here cost in Norway, because when you buy something, they have like a 25% sales tax. So if you buy a boat that's 100,000, you're paying 25,000 in sales tax, or maybe it doesn't apply to vehicles. I don't know. But I do know the sales tax is 25%. Some things may be excluded out of that. I have no idea. I don't really understand the significance of why so many people are right here. This is like the old town, Bergen, that's what's called, some aesthetic place with a bunch of shops. I mean, to me, it's just kind of average. I don't know. I mean, why are we taking so many photos of this? To me, the view of like the fountain and the houses on the mountains is much better than this. I mean, this place is fucking packed. And there's just not much to it, bro. Like, look, say, oh, let's take a bunch of photos. Let's take a bunch of photos of this. Wow. Oh my goodness, my mind is blown. How beautiful. Not really, but yeah, it's like people are like, I don't know, obsessed with these wooden, now that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But people are like obsessed with like all these wooden buildings and shit. I'm just like, what's the deal? You know, why is this so populated and why are people just taking photos of wood? I don't understand it. So I walk through and I get the heck out. This is the Bergen Fortress, built 750 years ago. One of the most preserved stone buildings in Norway. And it's very beautiful, definitely well maintained. Here's I guess a fishing boat, very big. I wonder how much it would cost to build that and how long it would take them to build that. My mind is always on like business mode. I'm always like contemplating how much things cost to build, how much things cost to make, how much it costs to run it, how much they make off of what they do. I don't know, I've always been like that. But here's the up close of Bergen Fortress. Crazy to me how old this stuff is, man. You know, twice the age of how old the US is. The US is what, like not even 300 years old yet. So yeah, this is like 3 times the age of the US. Wow, look at that. So much history here. Beautiful. Let's keep walking around, see what we got coming up. I guess this is the entrance. All right, well, let's go in. Let's see what will happen. All right, going on in. Very busy. This place is taxing. So I went in because I thought that there was maybe like a museum or an exhibit, but the ticket to the tower, just to get a view, was like 15 bucks. Holy smokes, dude. That's absolutely ridiculous. To walk up some steps and look at a view, 15 bucks. That's Scandinavia for you, bro. Very expensive. All right, so this is the walls of the fortress. You have these little holes, which is where like the cannons would be through, like this. See? Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to this building. It's just a old fortress that you can walk around and get a good view at. And, you know, there's some people, obviously. Pretty cool, but that's about it. You know, you walk around it, you get a good look at it, and you leave. Down the steps we go, out this place. Here it is too. Got some more of it going on. Pretty cool. Check it out. They got all the work getting done, so it's a bit noisy. Hopefully my mic is doing a good enough job at filtering out some of that noise, because it's pretty damn loud. But yeah, Bergen Fortress. Doing a lot of walking today. I'm really hoping I don't lose too much weight during this trip, because I'm trying to keep my gains. I'm not trying to get too lean. I'm already very lean. When I was in Asia, I lost 5 pounds in a month and a half, even though I thought I was eating a lot. But apparently I wasn't, or I was just walking a lot. This is a hot one today. Check all this out. Wow. Well, that's cool. I definitely enjoy the small town, man. I appreciate getting out of the big cities and going to a small town where it's more nature and laid back. Especially these mountains, bro. I love it. The air is so fresh. Check this out. Damn. So I've been in Scandinavia almost 2 weeks, and this is the first water fountain that I've seen here in Bergen. You go to Copenhagen Airport, Oslo Airport, Bergen Airport, no water fountains. You go to any of the museums in Copenhagen, Aarhus, Oslo, Bergen, no water fountains. Then some random back alley in Bergen, water fountains when you need it most. This is St. Mary's Church, the oldest building in Bergen, built in the 1100s. Very beautiful. Looks like I'm not going in because the ticket is 10 bucks. 10 bucks to just walk in the church, view it for 2 minutes, and walk out. They're trying to steal me blind. They're trying to bleed me dry. They're trying to bend me over, and you know what? Trying to steal all my money here in Scandinavia. Bye-bye, church. It's a shame you're not free. Otherwise, I would have showed off the beautiful inside of you. What the hell is going on up here? Look at all these people. I gotta walk through this mess. Wish me luck. All right, let's do this. Damn, bro. Look at all these people lined up. There's a lot of people for what? What the hell's going on? I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it's like it's a restaurant, I think. No idea, bro. It's fucking mobbed up here. Couldn't be me. I like the calm back streets, scenic. Oh yeah. Oh, that smells good, bro. It's like some cinnamon rolls or some kind of sweet dessert that I know I shouldn't eat and that I won't eat because I'm very disciplined in my diet. So yeah, that was a restaurant, a bakery, excuse me. It's called Good Bread Fløyen. Temptation in Bergen. Damn, bro, the place does look good. But there's like a few hundred people lined up trying to get some of the food. I'm not waiting in that line. No bakery goods are that good for me to wait that long. There's no way. I like these back streets though. Damn. Little back streets in Europe are always a gem. I can appreciate it. Here's another example of the beauty of the buildings in Europe. Large window panes, nice design above the windows, beautiful color. You know, you have orange, you have pink, you have orange, you have like a white, a light pink, a light green. Damn.